Okay, so I'm back for a part 2 because I wanted to get some oracle cards just to clarify. Just because why not? What do we need to know right now? This 2 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups. Okay, yes, gut instincts. I love this lion. Just look at how intense that is. Just remember that always, like, to take what resonates from your own, like, intuition. This says intuition, knowing, sensing, trust. So, like, knowing that there is, like, joy and there is happiness, like, coming to that, it is, like, part of you. If you can tap into that part of you as well, like, if you can create that. You have to, like, create it in those times when you don't feel it. So you have to create it in your mind as a way to create the feeling within yourself so that you can feel that way before the event actually happens. And that's how it's like, that's like the law of attraction. So, like being in the energy before it happens. So, like, I just feel like it's like allowing yourself to, like, trust yourself. That's what we're learning, is how to trust ourselves, how to, like, trust our intuition, how to trust our, like, gut instincts, over, like, the opinions of other people, is what I hear. Especially, like, just in our, like, especially with, like, social media and, like, I don't know, it's people's, like, don't have a very strong sense of, like, self, and they don't trust themselves, and this makes people not trust other people. And then when we don't trust people, like, we end up attracting, like, things such as, like, betrayal or things when we get hurt, you know. So it's like we have to learn how to, like, trust ourselves again. And this is the solar plexus chakra too, which I love because this is what I felt with the full moon energy. Like, my stomach was, like, in so much pain yesterday, but, like, I had to see beneath the pain and see what it was. It has everything to do with your power and where you give your power away. And every time you allow something to not, like, every time you allow your joy to be stolen from you, like, by somebody else's energy, like, or every time you don't choose joy, like, you're giving your power away, basically. So, and I said that at 222. So, like, really, like, trusting yourself and knowing that joy is your natural state. And every time that you feel joy, is your intuition speaking to you about what it is that you desire, or what it is that you know and sense, like, deep within your own being. Because every time we're in alignment with, like, joy or something that feels good or makes us feel good, like, that's our truth, you know. And whatever that is for you, that could be anything. That's so different for everybody. Like, so that's why it's, like, so important to get in tune to yourself. And that's what, like, this Eight of Cups is all about, like, going deep within yourself. And, like, this is where you find out more about, like, your, like, your own knowing, your own inner wisdom, which then you begin to trust over anything else. And then you do begin to create, like, a different community, one that, like, is in alignment with your same, like, animal family, kind of. Like, if you think about, like, your same, like, tribe, kind of. That's what it feels like with the lions there. Okay, what we're not seeing clearly with the Knight of Pentacles. It's important to remember that, like, the Knight of Pentacles, it's just like it's an energy you tap into. So it's, like, important to go, like, really slow. Okay, seeing. Perspective, truth, knowledge, clarity. Truth again, like I just was saying. So I love this with the, like, the bird. Also, like, just seeing from a higher perspective. That's what I feel like, especially with the Hierophant. That's what it's about. It's like seeing from a higher perspective. Like, seeing past the, yeah, just, and that's when you, like, gain clarity too, is when you like detach and you're not so, like, emotionally entangled. It's like seeing, like, okay, so one thing that we're especially addicted to, I feel like, here in America, is, like, drama. You can even see it, like, on our TVs. Like, we literally we have so much drama in our lives. It's unbelievable, but it keeps us from, like, dealing with our own lives. We can see these other people that have seemingly, like, worse lives than us, and it gives us the idea that, like, oh, we don't have to work on ourselves because, well, we're, like, at least we're better than this person, you know. It's like that judgment. It's just like, no, we're learning. That's what the Hierophant is all about. Like, it's like being spiritually led and like seeing beyond the illusion. Like, this has nothing to do with like, why are we doing this? Why are we watching some of the things we watch? Why are we adding these things into our lives? And really like allowing ourselves to learn how to live life in a new way and going really slow about it. Like, because it's like all we've ever known. So we have to be really gentle and compassionate with ourselves as we see past the illusion and then we see the truth. That can make us like want to judge other people, and we'll want to project our like things we don't want to accept about ourselves onto other people, and it's just a mirror. That's what the whole human experience is, to me, is about, is like just using relationship as a way to grow, as a way for self-mastery. Okay, and then what is your advice? Like seeing the bigger picture too. Like not getting so caught up in little details, like the Knight of Pentacles too. It's like being able to like be in the present moment, yes, but also able to take a step back and detach and see the higher picture at the same time, and being in that in between space, and like trusting yourself even when things feel uncertain. Like trusting. What is your advice? Dreams, messages, signs, symbols, guidance. Yeah, so this I'm just picking up on like a lot of synchronicities there, or you're like seeing a lot of things in your dreams, or your dreams are just a place where you are always like learning. And I don't know, I see a lot of animals in my dreams too, so animals might be like speaking to it, and you can just like, sometimes I just like Google them when I wake up as a way to like see what the symbolism is, and that usually feels really relevant. So just like discerning yourself, like for yourself, like what your dreams mean, and kind of like how are you feeling in the dream state? Like, do you feel scared? Then that's a dream, or it's like a fear is being shown to you as a way for you to heal it and recognize it. And if you feel like really happy and really like joyous, and like it's like intuitive messages that you're feeling, it's like your own sensing, your own trusting, like that gut instinct. So like you can trust these signs, you can trust these dreams that you may be having. Also like very sexual intense dreams I'm getting, so those might be like a message for you about maybe like what's on the horizon after this, like maybe this really like ending of some sort. Okay, I want to pull a couple more from this one. Okay, what do we need to know about this? Gut instincts. Gifted. I like this. So like maybe you're just extremely highly intuitive, like that's what I'm getting there. It's just like finding that happiness, like and then I think as you find your like happiness and you find your joy, you find out like what your gifts truly are, or maybe you just like have certain gifts that you like are sensing, but maybe you haven't explored, because like they could be like gifts as we awaken in the like what is actually happening is like we're finding our purpose and why we're here. And so we have like talents or gifts that are maybe like being activated in a new way as the energy updates, and they're like activating through like our DNA, and so they like they may just like arise, like, or maybe things like you've always been interested but you guys never gave really a chance, but like your soul is maybe pushing to, because they bring you happiness and they bring you joy, and to follow that knowing, to follow that instinct, to give it a shot no matter what it is, or how foolish it seems, or how old you are, or like age does not matter, or where you have like not letting limits stop you from expressing your gifts however you feel you're called to. And then what we're not seeing clearly is worthy. So yeah, working on like our self-esteem, working on like our self-worth. That's what I feel there. Before we run out of time, like we're maybe like through a certain situation or through a contract, we're learning more about our worth. What is your advice? Divinity. Yeah, so just like tap into your divinity, especially in your dream state, like just always being connected to your soul, doing things that connect you to your soul, and feeling at peace within yourself. So I hope this is helpful. Have a wonderful day.